Okay, so that was a hint. Number 344, you've heard the tune about 3 times, I think it was, as David played through that. I'm going to invite you to stand and sing 344, Tu has venido a la orilla, or if you want to do it in English, Lord, you have come to the lakeshore. arrived here almost 12 years ago, there's the congregation that you get to meet in July, and then there's the congregation that starts coming in November, December, January, and so on. And somewhere in that process, I got the opportunity to meet Les and Wanda. They were a part of the group that Bill Grant dragged down here very unwillingly from northern Ohio in the middle of the winter. And they've suffered through our brutal winters with us and have become friends and people who I deeply appreciate and respect their faith and their service. We actually had a lunch yesterday of some of the retired pastors in the congregation. Not everybody could make it, but there were 8 of us. And we figured out 297 and a half years of service in ministry in the Methodist Church. And so... Jay wasn't able to make it and would have added to that other denomination, but we're still glad that he's a brother in Christ, and Bruce and others were not able to be there with us yesterday, but it was a great time. And to know the faith that we share together and the service of the Christ who has brought us together. And so want you to welcome my friends and our brother and sister in Christ and pastors in our church, Les and Wanda Wilson. And I was told to mention, it's on. It's got to be muted. So. I was told to mention, you just turned it off. I know, but I did turn it back on. No, I didn't. So now it's on. Dennis is always right. Les and Wanda both have served in the United Methodist Ministry as pastors, and then we always used to joke about, I don't know if we still do this anymore, but you know, when pastors become DSs, we joke about the fact that if they ever want to get back into religious work, they can come back and be a pastor. Wanda served as a district superintendent, and Les served by leading and directing the Epworth Center, a place for folks to come and camp and to do work and serve the church. And so they come with years of pastoral experience as well as experience in some of the other areas of the ministry of the church.
Well, good afternoon. I wish you a good Lenten journey. Today, I want to talk about what motivates us to get beyond the hurdles of our lives, our personal relationships with God and serving Him. For me, one of the greatest hurdles that I had to face in my life was RA, rheumatoid arthritis. And I had 2 bouts with that. Once when I was in my 50s, early 50s, and it can really strike you. At that time, I was a pretty good swimmer, swimming a mile at a time, a few days a week, and your arm would just, I woke up one day and my arm wasn't working. And then that got better, and then the other one wasn't working a few days later. That's how rheumatoid arthritis, it goes back and forth. And then I had a more severe case when I was in my 50s, and these effects were quite pronounced. And in my 60s. And many of my friends here will know, they saw me I pushed a walker around for 2 years, and that was a challenge. And I remember going to grief share and David helping me get up out of the chair, which I appreciate. And that was a time in my life that was a challenge.